ऑफ इंडियन स्टूडेंट ऑफ एमूर स्टेट मेडिकल एकेडमी। क्वेश्चंस हैं, जितने भी समस्या है, आपके जो पेरेंट्स हैं उनको जो भी समस्या है वो सारा हम क्लियर करना चाहेंगे हम अपने डीन मैम के थ्रू। लाइक आवर गार्जियन, सी इज लाइक आवर मेंटर, सी ऑलवेज स्टैंड विथ अस। हाउ इज योर पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस व्हाइल वर्किंग विथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट?
I was very surprised to work with Indian students.
Why Indian students should take admission in Amur State Medical Academy?
Tejas, what about you? So you have studied a year here.
Yes. I want to ask you, what is the college fee? What about the security of girls here?
So you should know that girls and women are highly protected in Russian Federation.
What about medical training, hospital duty? जो भी गर्ल्स एडमिशन लेना चाहती हैं एमूर स्टेट मेडिकल एकेडमी में, उसके लिए बहुत एक अच्छी न्यूज़ है।
Tejas, you will the participants of such event as Maslesa, for example. This is Russian traditional holiday.
Holiday.
We have so many days of a year, but as far as I know, Indian students they celebrate about 50 festivals a year.
Yes.
This opportunity to celebrate them in Bangladesh. Of course, if you have any questions, you may ask me, you may ask Tejas. He is especially a student of our academy, and only he knows the real truth. Yeah?
Yes.
It was pleasure to speak with you, to communicate with me more.
Now,
Also, during our conversation, I've asked some questions. Well, for example, how do you find the level of our education here?
नमस्ते मित्रों, स्वागत है आपका टीटीआरएस ब्लॉग में। और जैसा कि हम आपसे वादा किए थे कि हम आपके लिए एक ऐसा वीडियो लाएंगे जिसमें कि आपको सारा इंफॉर्मेशन बिल्कुल क्रिस्टल क्लियर होगा। तो टुडे आई हैव अ वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट, someone who is not only the leader of academy but also the dean of Indian student of Amur State Medical Academy, one of the most prestigious college of Russia. और आज हम जानेंगे कि क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम है, जो आपका क्वेश्चंस है, जितने भी समस्या है, आपके जो पेरेंट्स हैं उनको जो भी समस्या है वो सारा हम क्लियर करना चाहेंगे हम अपने डीन मैम के थ्रू। और मैं आपको बता देना चाहूँगा, शी इज नॉट ओनली आवर डीन बट ऑल्सो वेरी सपोर्टिव, वेरी हम्बल, एंड शी इज लाइक आवर गार्जियन, शी इज लाइक आवर मेंटर, शी ऑलवेज स्टैंड विथ अस एनी टाइम एनीवेयर when you have need, I think. So now, first of all, I want to thank you so much, Olga Ivanovna, giving me your precious time.
With pleasure, Tejas. I would like to answer all your questions that will be helpful for our new students, for our candidates to the Amur State Medical Academy. Ask any question.
Thank you so much, Olga Ivanovna. Now, my first question is that, how is your personal experience while working with Indian student and teaching with Indian student?
What do you mean, personal experience? This year.
Yes, this year.
Also, frankly speaking, this is the first year when we meet Indian students, not only Indian students, also I should say the students who study on an English-speaking program. Also, this is the first year, and of course, I was very surprised to work with Indian students mostly because we have only one Chinese student here. Also, for me, of course, you differ from our Russian students and from students from other countries because you are very hardworking. Also, and it is a good pleasure to work with you and to see that you do not only sit on my classes. For example, I speak with my own experience here, but you try to take all the knowledge that teachers give to students. That is, of course, that is very, very good.
मैं आपको एक चीज बता देना चाहता हूँ कि ये हमारी सिर्फ डीन ही नहीं है, इंडियन स्टूडेंट की सिर्फ डीन नहीं है, बट ये एक फॉरेन लैंग्वेज की टीचर भी है, एक बहुत अच्छी टीचर है। और हमारा जो फॉरेन लैंग्वेज का इम्प्रूवमेंट है वो काफ़ी अच्छा है, आपको कुछ दिनों में आपको वो भी देखने के लिए मिलेगा। नाउ आई कम टू द सेकंड क्वेश्चन, व्हाई इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स शुड टेक एडमिशन इन Amur State Medical Academy in Russia?
Why, from my point of view?
Yeah.
Also, as far as I know, of course, I communicate with you a lot, and I know a lot. As far as I know, also, you are lack of free seats in India. Yeah, that is why you have chosen other country to apply, and you have chosen our medical academy. I don't know why. Maybe I should ask you this question: why have you chosen exactly this higher medical educational institution? But maybe because all over the world, Russia is known to be uh, one of the leaders in higher education, because we have a very good system of higher education, not only higher secondary education, of course. That is why foreign students choose our country.
Yes.
And Tejas, what about you? Have also, you have studied a year here.
Yes.
What is your own experience? How do you find the level of education here in Ukraine?
If I truly say, college is excellent, no doubt, no doubt. Our professors is very helpful and very supportive. And the main thing is you are our dean. This is the main thing. And I actually, when I was in India, I don't expect that my dean was like my dean will be like this. So that I think this is very great thing for me also and for all Indian students. And if I talk about academy, very supportive, no doubt. Every teacher is very hardworking. Always they are trying to explain all the questions, all the terms in biology and anatomy. And also now I completed my Latin subject and also foreign language. Most of the students know how is our foreign class. So I also uploaded some video on YouTube of your class also. Yes.
I should see them.
And one more thing which is very important for us, I think the budget of the college is very important, because nowadays in Russia also every college are very expensive college fee, hostel fee. Some college have private hostel problem, lots of problem I think. But in Amur State Medical Academy, I want to ask you, what is the college fee of Amur State Medical Academy for the student who wants to take admission on 26 batch? Who wants to?
Well, so and the information for other students, for the candidates, you shouldn't maybe think that the tuition fee for the college will the same as the tuition fee for those students who are already the students of the Amur State Medical Academy, because they were accepted and they were admitted to this program, and the tuition fee will not change all the 6 years. Of course, it will change a little bit because of the inflation. Yeah, but as for other candidates, it will differ every year, and maybe it will increase. As far as I know, this year it will cost about 340,000 rubles. About, well, so, but what will be included in this? The tuition fee for education, the medical checkup, next some transportation cost. Yeah, well, so as we know, when you have practical training, we gathered all the students.
Yeah.
We boarded the bus also to get you to the hospital, because this is the I should say the security maybe moment, because of course we are afraid you are in a foreign country, unknown city, yet it is unknown still, and of course we want you to have no problems.
Yes.
That is why we booked the bus for you. Well, all the costs will be included in this tuition fee. That is why the price was a little bit increased. Yeah,
This year.
this year.
I think that
And next year it will also be increased, and then, so as the fee for the hostel. Let's see,
Yeah.
it will differ.
So, if some student is taking admission in 2026, I think the college fee will be 3,15,000
Yeah, about
for 1 year.
for a year. Yeah.
For a year, and hostel fee around 24,000 ruble.
And as you know, the hostel fee, it will be increased during the year. It may be increased. For example, if we speak about this year, in the beginning of the academic year, the sum was at about 2,000 ruble. Yeah, it depends, of course, on room. If it is two-seaters room or three-seaters room, also the price differs. Also, and during the year, the price was increased. You know this. Yes, and it doesn't depend on us, on the academy. It is not our desire. Yeah. Also, this is because of the situation in the Russian Federation. The total, the total price for the lodging utilities, for electricity, and so on and so forth was increased. That's why the hostel fee also was increased. And you shouldn't be surprised. It may be.
Now I come to the next question. Tell me something about the security for girls. If some girls want to take admission in Amur State Medical Academy, what about the security of girls here?
Also, you should know that girls and women are highly protected in Russian Federation. Well, so that is why, as for girls, of course, I try to manage that there was a special area for girls where only girls may live. Also, this year, we want, as you know, students will live in blocks. Yeah. And there will be a special block for girls. Only girls will live there. I want to manage this because I know that this is very, very important for Indian students. And for Russian students too. Also, next, as I've told previously above, that in our country, women are highly protected by the law. And if, for example, a woman even say that this man, he tries to do anything bad with me, even she will not have any video or anything else. Yeah, but still he may be imprisoned. That is why you shouldn't be afraid to be there. Girls and women are highly protected in our country. And of course, our medical academy, we strictly follow the laws of the Russian Federation.
तो ये तो बहुत ग्रेट न्यूज़ है गाइस कि जो भी गर्ल्स एडमिशन लेना चाहती हैं अमूर स्टेट मेडिकल एकेडमी में, उसके लिए बहुत एक अच्छी न्यूज़ है जो ओल्गा इवानावना हमें बताई कि उनको जो है एक सेपरेट ब्लॉक में रूम मिला जाए, मतलब रूम्स को अलॉट होगा। ये बहुत एक अच्छी बात है और हम लोग डिस्कस कर चुके हैं गर्ल सिक्योरिटी के बारे में। नाउ माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट अबाउट मेडिकल ट्रेनिंग, हॉस्पिटल ड्यूटी, like that. Tell me something about hospital duty, medical training.
Also, as for medical training, practical training, in our academy, for the first 2 years, being junior students, you have practical training twice a year. At the end of the winter session and at the end of summer session in June. Well, as for junior students, they practice as nurses. Well, so, and of course, they do not know Russian language yet. But we try to make no problems to you. That is why we provide you with Russian students, and they are your tutors. So that's why they help you in a hospital. They help you with all the documents that you need to prepare for your practical training. And of course, our medical students have just the same duties as Russian students. No any exceptions. Also, Indian students receive the same, and they are taught in the same curriculum as Russian students. That is why they have practical training that lasts about 2 weeks. Yeah, and in summer about a month. Students work in a hospital with Russian students in hospital departments and practice their knowledge received during the academic year. Also, this year, by the way, Indian students even were in operations. Frankly speaking, junior students of Russian junior students, they are not accepted by doctors, but Indian students have some privileges, by the way. Yeah, and you had a very good experience to observe any manipulation with the patients in the department you were in. Yeah.
तो आपको जैसा कि पता चला कि इंडियन स्टूडेंट को एक स्पेशल प्रिविलेज है कि आप ऑपरेशन तक जा सकते हैं और डॉक्टर उनको अलाउ करते हैं कि आप इंडियन स्टूडेंट जो है वो ऑपरेशन देख सकते हैं। तो हम लोग का, मैं अगर अपना पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूं, तो हम लोग को फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर से ही ऑपरेशन रूम में ड्यूटी लग गया था और हम लोग फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर जो हमारा एंड होने वाला था उस टाइम तक हम लोग एक अच्छा हॉस्पिटल ट्रेनिंग हम लोग को मिला, जो कि एक काफी हम कह सकते हैं कि ये बहुत बड़ी बात है, जो कि इंडिया में भी ऐसा सिस्टम नहीं है अभी तक, और ये एक बहुत अच्छी बात है। नाउ आई कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज how Indian student can apply in Amur State Medical Academy. If some student wish to take admission in Amur State, what the criteria and what's the document for?
Well, so I should say that if you want to apply to the Amur State Medical Academy, you have to ask to find the company that works with our academy next academic year.
Yeah.
That is why we do not accept the direct application, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because again, we want to make to decrease any problems. That is why when you ask an agent for a help,
Yeah.
for assistance, he is obliged to reduce all your problems. Also, and he knows what to do. He knows about all the documents that you should provide to us. He is all the time on a link with us.
Yeah.
He knows answer for any your question. That is why it will be better for you to find a company and then to work with them.
तो आपको पता चल चुका है कि आप बिना कंसल्टेंसी के थ्रू यहाँ पर आप एडमिशन नहीं ले सकते हैं। अगर यदि इफ सम यूट्यूबर्स स्प्रेडिंग false information that they will give you admission, direct admission in Amur State Medical Academy, this is not possible. You can only come through the official consultancy of Amur State Medical Academy.
Forget. I think that is a common and open information. Ask us, you may text us, or you may text any of our students, and they may find this information from me, for example, what company will work this academic year. Also, please don't find any other companies. I know that there are maybe 3 or 4 stages of agents who you work with. Please come directly to the company that work with our academy this year. And also don't this will reduce your problems, and you will not face any problems, any false information from these agents. So please contact any our students, contact us. You may find this information on our official website, and ask any question.
तो अगर भी कोई पेरेंट्स देख रहे हैं अपने बच्चों के लिए कि एमूर स्टेट मेडिकल एकेडमी के लिए अगर भी आप देख रहे हैं, तो मैं आपको बता दूं, ओल्गा इवानोवना ये कहना चाह रही है कि आप बिल्कुल ऑफिशियल कंसल्टेंसी थ्रू के ही एडमिशन ले। जो सेकेंड थर्ड लेयर जो कंसल्टेंसी होते हैं उनके थ्रू एडमिशन ले लें, क्योंकि वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा आपको बजट थोड़ा आपका हाई हो जाएगा, वो कुछ एक्स्ट्रा चार्जेस ऐड कर देंगे और मे भी फ्रॉड होने का भी चांस बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। तो अगर यदि आपको एडमिशन लेना है तो बिल्कुल आप जो यहाँ इंडियन स्टूडेंट पढ़ रहे हैं आप उनसे हेल्प लें, आप उनसे पूछें कि ऑफिशियल कंसल्टेंसी कौन है। आप हमसे भी पूछ सकते हैं, आप वीडियो में कमेंट कर दें, मेरा नंबर है, सब चीज़ है। आपको जिस तरह का भी हेल्प चाहिए बिल्कुल हम हेल्प देने के लिए तैयार हैं। और किसी भी तरह का क्वेश्चन हो, कॉलेज से रिलेटेड, पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड, आप कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
Also, during our conversation, I've asked some questions. Well, for example, how do you find the level of our education here in the academy? You have answered. Also, Tejas, tell me about our city. How do you find our city? Do you like to live there? Well, so 6 years, you're going to live there for 6 years.
Yeah.
It is a long period of your life. How do you find it? Is it good or not? In comparison maybe with India, is it difficult for you to find any information here because you were new in the town. To find the shop, to find also any
Groceries.
groceries, yeah, or phone station, whatever. Was it difficult for you?
If I want to say, if I frankly speaking, the city is very excellent, no doubt. The people of this city is very humble and very helpful. I can proudly say I I feel very grateful. I be the part of this city. And अगर यदि मैं यहाँ के लोगों के बारे में कहूँ तो भाई वो इंडियंस को लेकर के बिल्कुल क्रेजी हैं। आपको बिल्कुल ये एहसास नहीं होगा कि आप इंडिया से बाहर हैं। मतलब एक अलग लेवल है। यहाँ पे आपको लोग देखेंगे तो आपको एक फेमस गाना है इंडिया का, जिमी जिमी, वो आपको ऐसे बोलेंगे और बोलेंगे सुनाने के लिए। तो इफ आई फ्रेंकली स्पीकिंग, द पीपल ऑफ दिस सिटी इज वेरी एक्सलेंट, नो प्रॉब्लम। Always they try to cooperate with Indian student and always and I am also very interested to know the culture of Russian people. So they always invite me in every program, in every functions like that. So I really enjoy a lot. More than India, I enjoy here.
And you see, there are very also there are a lot of events, yeah, in our town. It is small town still, but it is very beautiful, and we have so many concerts here available for any citizen. Yeah, you may come and see the concert of a famous Russian singer. Yeah, twice. But remember that the summer only starts. Yeah. Well, there will be so many events, so many interesting meetings here in our town. Also, please come and you will find. And you will see everything with your own eyes.
Yes.
Especially the Amur River. Always, sometimes, always the programs are running there.
Yeah. Yes. And by the way, not only you may see and observe the events of our town, even in China, you may see from the embankments of our Russia. Also, what is happening in China?
Yes.
By the way, it is also very interesting.
Yeah. Yes. तो अगर दी मैं ग्रोसरीज की बात करूं, इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट ग्रोसरीज, सारे शॉप बहुत नजदीक हैं, वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस। इन 5 to 10 minutes you can go to the grocery shop and you can take each and every things, no problem. सब कुछ वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस पे अवेलेबल है। कोई इशू नहीं है कि बहुत दूर जाना पड़ता है या फिर बसेस लेने पड़ते हैं, ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आपको हम बता दें, हॉस्टल और जो कॉलेज का डिस्टेंस है वो भी बहुत कम है, आपको बस लेने की जरूरत नहीं है। No need to take bus for coming dormitory to college.
Of course.
It's very.
I should say that our medical academy is situated in the center of our town. Also, and from this point, and the hostel for students is also nearby. It takes you about 5 or 6 minutes, to get to the academy.
Yes.
Yeah, and also as we are in the center of our city, you may take any of. For example, hospital if you need by bus, and it is very safety. It is very safety even for girls because every bus is equipped with a camera, and also nothing wrong will happen with you. Also, you should be sure. And by the way, all it's especially the central area of our town is equipped with cameras, so a lot of cameras, and we have such smart city system, smart city, and if any crime happens, it will be the crime scene. Also, this bad guy will be found in 2 hours in a day. Well, so that is why it is very, very secured town.
Yes. तो हम तो यहाँ रह ही रही हैं भाई, तो कोई ऐसा इशू नहीं है भाई। सिटी बहुत अच्छा है, बिल्कुल आपको बिल्कुल घर की याद यहाँ नहीं आएगी। ऑफ कोर्स घर की याद तो आएगी ही, लेकिन यहाँ के लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं। तो लोग जब लोग के साथ जब आप इन्वॉल्व होंगे तो आप बिल्कुल घर की यादों को भूल जाएंगे।
And also, if you speak about the events that are in our town, Tejas, you will the participants of such event as Maslesa, for example. This is Russian traditional holiday. And we celebrate the beginning of spring.
Yes.
with this festival. Also, you took part in it. What about your holidays? Well, so as far as I know, you have about 50 festivals a year in India. That is too much. Also, sometimes, by the way, Chinese students, and you know that, for example, we have days off in a new year.
Yeah.
Also, about 10 or 11 days, it depends on the year. Also, and our Chinese students were very surprised that Russian students, they have so many days off a year. But as far as I know, Indian students, they celebrate about 50 festivals a year. Do you
Yes.
have this opportunity to celebrate them in Bangladesh?
Yes.
Do you follow your traditions, by the way, here?
Yes. I think college support in following our tradition. मैं अब अगर भी आपको सच बताऊं कि हमें यहाँ पे पूरी आज़ादी है अपना जो कल्चर है उसको रिप्रेजेंट करने का, अपना जो फेस्टिवल है उसको सेलिब्रेट करने का। बिल्कुल हमारे हॉस्टल में होते रहते हैं जितने भी फेस्टिवल होते हैं, होली, दिवाली, शिवरात्रि, दुर्गा पूजा, हम लोग सब लोग मिलके ये सेलिब्रेट करते हैं और कॉलेज बिल्कुल इस चीज़ को सपोर्ट करती है। आप अगर ये देखना चाहते हैं तो हम आपको होली का कुछ वीडियोस है जो कि हम यूट्यूब पे डाल देंगे कि किस तरह से कॉलेज हम लोग को मतलब कॉलेज सब कुछ ऑर्गेनाइज करके दी थी हम लोग को होली सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए। तो ये मतलब एक इस वजह से हमको लगता है कि इंडिया और जो रसिया है वो एक बहुत अच्छे दोस्त है, क्योंकि हमारा कॉलेज बिल्कुल सपोर्ट करते हैं हमारे कल्चर को फॉलो करने के लिए। कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है, आप बिल्कुल यहाँ अपना कल्चर फॉलो कर सकते हैं। तो ये एक बहुत खास बात है। और एक जो बहुत अच्छी बात है कि यहाँ जो भी रशियन पीपल हैं, जो यहाँ के लोग हैं, वो इंडियन कल्चर में बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड है। इफ आई
You know, I
Telling-
do not understand Hindi and people that I don't like when they
Yeah, yeah.
use
No, I
Hindi
just
and
because
English. I always, as I'm a Russian teacher,
Yeah.
I always ask my students, please speak in Russian. Because they may, by the way,
Yeah.
they may speak Russian, and this is our goal. That our students, when they have practical training in a hospital, they should communicate with patients. Of course, not all patients and even medical staff in a hospital know English language. That is why our goal is to teach them Russian language. So they may fluently communicate with native speakers, and they have a very good experience and very good achievements in Russian language. Not only in Russian language, as I've told in the beginning of our interview, also Indian students, they're so motivated that they have a very good experience in and achievements in every subject. Well, so that's why teachers please use Russian language and English.
Yes.
And I still remember when we came here during first week. I think we celebrated Diwali, and I think you brought firecrackers also.
Of course.
The
Well, so I have to buy everything for Diwali because this was very important for Indian students. It is
students,
one of the most important holiday,
Yes.
in India. And of course, we want you to be in Russia as if you are at home. Well, so and this is the adaptation period, some kind of adaptation period for
Yes.
you, yeah.
Yes.
The beginning of our academic year. And tell me, please, is for example, was the adaptation period normal for you, or it was difficult a little bit to live in Russia for the first maybe months? As far as I know, some Indian students tell me that the water is not good. We do not used to drink such water. I don't know why. I think because we have very good water, and maybe fruits. Of course, they are not the same as in India. All the you may find any vegetables, any fruit here, but they are from China. Of course, the quality differs a little bit. Was it difficult for you?
I think I don't feel any difficulty in adaptation period. Yeah, literally, I can say proudly because of the system of our college, because our dean ma'am is so supportive, very humble. I don't feel any problem during adaptation period. I spend quickly my 1 year. I just can't explain.
Didn't notice, yeah? How
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
So no any problem I faced. A little bit initially when I came here. Initially, little bit I feel problem during buying groceries because the problem of language.
In the beginning.
In the beginning only 2-3 days only I think, and also for that our seniors support us Indian student, so we actually don't feel so many trouble, so many like we can make a story for that. Our 1 month was very like that, no any that type of things. It's very easy for us, I think. Thank you so much, Olga Ivanova, for giving me precious time, and all the queries in my mind and my audience, I think have cleared. So thank you so much, Olga.
Thank you, Tejas. Thank you for your questions.
Yes.
I'm very pleased with our interview because also you try to ask, I believe, questions that are interesting for our candidates. And
Yes.
of course, if you have any questions, you may ask me, you may ask Tejas, because he is especially a student of our academy, and only he knows the real truth. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why please contact him, contact any student from our academy, and it was pleasure to speak with you, to communicate with me more, because we have lack of time, yeah,
Yes,
because of
yes.
our schedule, because
Yes.
of our curriculum. That is why also it is a pleasure to speak with you too.
थैंक यू सो मच ओल्गा इवानोवा। तो आप जैसा कि आप देख चुके हैं, इंटरव्यू हमारा खत्म हो चुका है, और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपको आपका जितना भी क्वेश्चन था, आपका जितना भी क्वेरी था, वो आपका क्लियर हो गया होगा। अगर और भी कोई दिक्कत है या फिर कोई तरह का प्रॉब्लम आप फेस कर रहे हैं यूनिवर्सिटी सेलेक्ट करने में, तो आप बिल्कुल हमको डीएम करें, हम आपकी मदद बिल्कुल करेंगे। धन्यवाद।